Right, hello there everyone, welcome back to James Redmond TV. Today we're going to be talking about the Liverpool-Arsenal game in today's Redmond Roundup. Yeah man, it's going to be sick man, you know what I mean? We're going to be talking about loads of stuff, so before we get into it, make sure you smash a like, make sure you subscribe, and all that other good stuff, and I really appreciate it if you could drop a little comment as well. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking like that because I don't even know why I started it with talking like that, but welcome back to James Redmond TV, and welcome to another Redmond Roundup. Like I said, or like my alter ego said, we're going to be talking about the Liverpool-Arsenal game, but we've also got a little bit of breaking news, and when I say breaking news, listen, have I ever said in a game of football, like, snap a player? Yes. But did I wish a serious injury on them? No, I've never wished a serious injury on anyone. So, I'm not happy because of this certain news about them actually getting injured. But I'm happy that they're missing a certain game of football. But before I confirm what this news is, smash a like, subscribe, and let's get into today's Redmond Roundup. So, breaking news confirms Sergio Ramos is set to be missing both games against Liverpool in the Champions League due to the fact he's got a groin injury that he got with Spain like the other day, or last night I think it was actually. Again, allow me to repeat myself. Don't wish an injury on Ramos. I know what he's done to Mo Salah, but I don't want that karma coming back on me. So, don't wish an injury on anyone. That includes Ramos. That being said, that's music to my ears. Just the fact he's missing the games alone is music to my ears. Let me tell you why that's music to my fucking waxy, horrible ears. I'll tell you why. It's because Sergio Ramos not playing against us is a big deal. It's a big deal at the end of the day. It's going to give us a big advantage. Real Madrid are already, even though they've played much better over the past couple of months, they're still not vintage Real Madrid. If you take the leader out of that team, and Sergio Ramos is very much the leader, you know he's a voice, you know in the back, he's the one who's going to huddle the team together and he's going to be the one giving the speech. He's now not there. Don't get me wrong, he can still give the speech, but he's not on the pitch telling players where to be, not giving that leadership role. You know Ramos likes to burst forward. So again, he's giving directions there. This is massive in terms of our chances of possibly going through to the semi-finals. And we all know if Liverpool get through to the semi-finals, even if it's against a very good Chelsea team or a very good Porto team, I would be a lot more confident, because there's just something about a confidence boost that I feel this team will get if they go through this round. And I know it's a weakened Real Madrid team. I'm not talking about the fact it should give us confidence based on the fact we're beating a weakened side, but it's still going to give us confidence anyway. So this is great news, I'm not going to lie to you. Now, a lot of people have been like sort of asking and wondering, what will Mo Salah think about this, and channeling energy towards Mo Salah. And for those who are wondering why would people be bringing up Mo Salah, because obviously the last Champions League final, him and Ramos had a little bit of beef. This was supposed to be the decider. This was supposed to be like the second match, and then the third leg was going to be the trilogy. Do you know what I mean? That's what Salah and Ramos was going to be. We were going to see who could get the best of each other. But now, that's not the case. And I think, well, this is my prediction on what Mo Salah is thinking right now. I actually think there's a part of him that's a little bit devastated. Even though he's going to get more space in the box, even though he might not get a lot of space still. Listen, Real Madrid could defensively set up well at the end of the day. Look at what Chelsea are doing right now with Rudiger and Christensen and Azpilicueta. Not world-class centre-backs. Good players, but not world-class centre-backs. And they're not conceding any goals. So Real Madrid can still keep a clean sheet. It doesn't mean that it's a guarantee. But it's always about giving yourself the best possible chance. Ramos not playing is giving ourselves the best possible chance. It also gives Salah the best possible chance to score goals. So why would he be upset in any way, shape or form? Or about Ramos missing this game of football? Well, it's because he's just a competitor. That's just the type of player Mo Salah is. Is it going to affect his game? No. Like I said, it's most likely going to raise it. But this was supposed to be the sort. Even like, I believe Salah came out with a story saying, like, Ramos texted him or something saying, I apologise, and he never responded. There's another story that's came out like that over the past few days with Richarlison and Thiago as well. So I don't know if I'm just thinking of it there. But even, like, do you know the clip of the Ballon d'Or a few years ago, or something, and Ramos went to pick up an award, and Mo Salah was just there like that, just not even giving a fuck, not even giving the fucker a blind eye, like it was mad, mate. But, Yeah, and like I said, over the past few days with Charlison and Thiago being having a little bit of beef. Well, the Charlison came out and said something about Thiago chatting shit, but, you know, Thiago's just a professional. But like I said, I like the fact that we've got them type of competitors in our team. But I also like the fact Ramos is missing these games of football. So let me know what you think. Does this increase our chances? I feel like that's a bit of a rhetorical question, to be honest with you, because I think it undoubtedly does. Regardless whether Ramos is past it or not, he's still one of the best centre-backs in world football. There's just no doubt about that. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. So in other news, and this is before we get into the Liverpool-Arsenal preview, or the Arsenal-Liverpool preview, Curtis Jones had a fight for the England under-21s, basically. They won the game. Curtis Jones came on off the bench, got a goal. He hasn't been starting for the England under-21s over the international break, which I suppose for us Liverpool fans is good, but makes you think, why isn't Curtis Jones starting for the under-21s? That being said, came on, got a goal, and at the end of the match or something, there was a fight. And again, I haven't really saw exactly what it was. It says here that there's... Well, to be fair, I'm not even looking at a reason, to be honest. I've heard multiple different reasons of what it could be. It could just be competitive spirit. I'm not fully sure, but I saw the clip. It was just a little push and shove and whatnot. What does it mean? I don't know. I actually wanted to bring up more of the fact he's not been playing for the England under-21s, which makes no goddamn sense, and especially when now you see in hindsight the impact he had on the game against Croatia. So England go crashing out of the European... Is it the European Championship qualifiers? Or is it the European Championship? That's heavy, that. They actually got knocked out of the European Championship. Well, that's what you get for not starting Curtis Jones, who's undoubtedly going to be one of your better players in that position. You fucking Dumbo. Who the fuck's the manager? Let me see this. Manager, A.D. Boothroyd. Who's A.D. Boothroyd? A.D. Boothroyd clearly needs to go and just wash windows because, and to be honest with you, I'm probably being a bit disrespectful to window washers because I'm sure if you give a window washer a job of the England's under-21s, they're going to look at Curtis Jones and go, do you know what? He can help me win a game of football, but clearly not friggin' A.D. What's his name? Boothroyd? Fuck off. But Curtis Jones, my mate, well done for sticking up for whatever it was. I like the fact you've got a little bit of fucking, you want to throw a few fists. Feel like a lot of people in nowadays are the bitches in this sport, you know what I mean? So we need this. The scouts are in our team, getting stuck in. It's what you love to see. Anyway, though, let's get into the Arsenal-Liverpool preview. Of course, for those who don't know, Liverpool are going to be playing Arsenal tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow being Saturday, this being filmed on the Friday. And do you know what, mate? I'm not going to lie to you. Do I think we're going to win? I'll give you the full-on score prediction at the end, but I don't think I have a right to say that we're going to win this game of football still. And there's many positive things to go into the game. Bobby Firmino's back from injury. Fabinho, you know, touch wood, is available. No one from my knowledge, like Diogo Jota, everyone who went out to international duty, all actually done very well. Shaqiri got on the score sheet. Jota's got on the score sheet. Someone else did, but I can't remember from the top of my head. Kabak had a very good game of football for Turkey. Gini Wijnaldum, that's who scored, but he also lost to Turkey. That being said, no one got injured. Everyone came back unscathed. Again, touching wood. Bam. Do you know what I mean, mate? Because we don't want to jinx anything before the game, because this is a massive game. Regardless whether we need the points or not, Arsenal is always a big game of football that you should absolutely want to win. That being said, how do I look at this game? So if I'm the Liverpool manager, how do I look at this game? Do I want to win? Yes, of course. Is it my priority, though? When you tell me, because let's put this into context, when you tell me we have got a quarter-finals game against Real Madrid, 3 days later, I'm probably having one eye on that game. And I know you've got to take it one game at a time, but let's be honest, have Liverpool underachieved this season in terms of where they wanted to finish? Absolutely. I'm sure if you said to Liverpool fans before the season began, would you rather take Europa League or no Europa League? And no Europa League doesn't mean you'll get Champions League. It just means you won't be playing any European football. I'm sure most Liverpool fans would say no Europa League. If you asked FSG, they'd take it because it gives them a little bit more money. But if you ask us in terms of the benefit of what it would do for us in the league, you'd say no chance. No way am I taking the Europa League. Point that I'm bringing up that reason for is because right now, that's the best we're getting. We're not getting top 4. We could maybe win this game and, go on a good run, but we need a lot to go right there. I'm thinking, let's get 7th or 6th or 5th. But let's make sure we win that fucking Champions League so we don't be having to hear that Thursday night music. What is it? No, I can't even remember it, mate. I don't even want to know it, to be honest. Listen, little catchy tune, but it's not one that I want stuck in my head every Thursday. So it's a bit of how do you look at it? Let me know in the comments down below. How do you view this game? Are you taking it? Is it a must grab 3 points? Is top 4 still alive for you? Again, I don't think it is, because I feel like we're just 1 or 2 injured players away from all of it collapsing. That being said, if we was to beat Arsenal, I don't feel like it's impossible, but when you break it down, Manchester United are well above us. Leicester, who are below United, are like 10 points above us. Chelsea don't look like they're going to lose anytime soon, and they're the only spots available. City are too far gone, so realistically, like I said before, we just need a lot to go right, and I just feel we're being ambitious there. Our best route to top 4 is Champions League, so I don't want it to make it seem like I'm underestimating Arsenal when I choose the lineup that I would go with. That being said, I know why people would disagree and want to get the 3 points. Here's the lineup that I would go with when it comes to this fixture, and then I'll say what I think we'll go with. In goal, Alisson, no doubt about it. Adrian's actually going to be leaving at the end of the season, but that doesn't mean I want to be seeing him in any cameo games. Get Alisson in, go for the 3 points. But then this is where I would have that one eye on the Real Madrid game and rotate. I'd give Robbo a rest. You know, let's really think about this. Someone who's just gone to Scotland, played, 2 or 3 games of football as the captain, coming back for a high-intense game against Arsenal, then going to be playing against Real Madrid, then going to be playing another Premier League game of football, and then playing Real Madrid again. We've got to give Robbo a rest. And maybe Arsenal isn't the game, maybe it's the next Premier League game, but it'd be a shame to see Robbo come back into this fixture, get, even just a slight injury, and miss the game against Real Madrid. I just don't want that. So let's give Tsimikas a game. Let's just do it. I'm not sure how he's going to deal with against a Saka or whoever he's going to be coming up against. But let's give him a game, let's give him a few minutes, and if we need to bring on Robbo for the final half an hour, if he's doing shit, let's do so, but let's use our squad depth of what we've actually got, because, like I said, all my eggs are in the Champions League basket, so keep that in mind when we're going forwards with this team. Right back, I'd go with Trent. I don't want to weaken the side too much, plus Trent hasn't actually been away with England, so I feel like he can actually play a few games successively in a week. I understand why people would go with Nico, but just don't completely tear the team apart. Let's at least try and get a few experienced players who play week in, week out in there. So that's why I go with Trent. And then me centre-backs. See, there's a few ways that you can go with this. The way I think this is going to happen is it's a Kabak and Nat Phillips partnership again. Nat Phillips hasn't been playing. Kabak's been playing for Turkey, but still, I feel like that's going to be the partnership. Don't fix what's not broken and whatnot. For me, I'd say... Do you know what? Actually, no. I'm going to say Kabak and Nat Phillips. That being said, I was going to give a shout for Ben Davies, but I feel like maybe next week's Premier League game could be the first game where we could introduce Ben Davies. I can't remember what the next Premier League game is. I'll need to look at it, but I'm going to just assume it's not as big of a game as Arsenal. So ease him into that one. Don't get him into this one when you've got the new haircut Aubameyang, friggin' Saka and Lacazette all firing goals. So let's just leave it there. We'll go with Kabak and Nat Phillips. Don't fix what's not broken, and that's the back 5. Midfield 3, I'd say Fabinho in the number 6, no doubt. We need him to be able to keep the team together. And then, in front of him, I'm going to say Curtis Jones. And it's either Thiago or Gini. And to be honest with you, I'm not too sure on what I'd actually prefer for this fixture. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say Curtis Jones and Keita, and I'm going to rest both Thiago and Gini, and I'll tell you why. Here's me explaining. With Fabinho now back at the helm in the number 6, and with the fact Kabak and Nat Phillips have played a few games together now, I feel like now we've got a defensive structure. It might not be with the best individuals, but we've now got a structure which we literally haven't had all season due to the multiple changes we've had to make at the back. So that's great. Now, let's actually just give ourselves a few more free running players, and that's what Naby Keita and Curtis Jones are. The 2 players who like to get forward, they're very direct, and they could probably add a lot to our offence. And bear in mind, Arsenal, they sit back more than not, and in this game, Arsenal are going to sit back. We're going to need creativity in that midfield. Thiago can bring that creativity off the bench, but let's do that off the bench. Gini played a lot of minutes for the Netherlands and also for Liverpool, just does not play that role of going forwards and getting goals and getting assists. He does that simply for his country. So let's leave him out this game. Let's bring in Naby, give him a few minutes. He's been fit for a while now. Let's bring back in Curtis. He's, like I said, he was dropped by the England's under-21s manager. So fuck them for making that mistake. And let's utilise it to our advantage. And I know people will bring up Oxlade, but there's just something about Curtis Jones. I feel like right now he's better than Oxlade-Chamberlain, you know, in form, in terms of confidence. And I'm happy to be proven wrong, but that's why I'm going to go with that midfield of Fabinho for the defensive side and Naby and Curtis for the more offensive side of things to try and break down Arsenal's defence. The front three. With Bobby just coming back from injury, I feel like it's a no-brainer to go with Salah, Mane and Jota and put them wherever you want in that front three. Whether it's Salah in the middle, Jota in the middle, Mane out wide, don't care. Whatever you want to do, just go for that. And then I'm happy with that team. All there and thereabouts, you know. And again, I don't feel Shimikas is going to start. I don't feel... who else did I say that was a left field? To be fair, Shimikas was actually my only proper left field. In fact, no, Curtis Jones and Naby Keita were left field shouts as well. The reason why I've gone with them isn't to underestimate Arsenal. I know that's a dangerous ball game, but that's why I gave a reason for each player that I started. Give players like Gini a rest, give Thiago a rest, give Robbo a rest, Trent's had a rest, so that's why he's starting. Don't let Kabak and Nat Phillips have a broken partnership. Bring in Ben Davies for a less difficult game next week. Don't change too much at the back. It's not what you want to be doing after what we've been doing all season. So keep them two together and then boom. I'm happy about that. But let me know in the comments down below whether or not you would agree with my team. Fine if not, but the comment section is the place to discuss it. Right, Wagwan, you sexy bastards. So I forgot to do my score prediction pretty much, so I thought I'd just do it right now. And I'm going to go with Arsenal 1, Liverpool 2. I know I was going to say a draw and I don't have a right to go with a win, but I just thought, watching that back, editing it back, fuck it. 2-1 to the mighty Reg. I hope you'll have a good day, people. But anyway, people, thank you for watching this video. It's been a great Redmond roundup. The previews are now going to start being now in like the Redmond roundup. Tomorrow there's going to be a couple of videos on the channel, so keep an eye out for that. But thank you for watching this video, people. Have a marvellous day, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.